If America's hidden history is what you're after, subscribe to State Stories. Virginia is called the birthplace of America, but it's also where some of the darkest chapters in this country's story began. What happened here didn't just shape Virginia, it shaped everything that came after. In August 1619, a ship arrived at Point Comfort, Virginia, carrying 20 enslaved Africans, the first in what would become the American colonies. This date, 1619, predates the Declaration of Independence by 157 years. Some historians argue it, not 1776, is the true founding date of what became America. The lost colony of Roanoke vanished in 1590. Over 115 men, women, and children gone without a trace. No bodies, no signs of violence. Only the word Croatoan carved into a fence post. It remains the oldest unsolved mystery in American history. No definitive answer has ever been found. In 1924, Virginia passed the first forced sterilization law in the world. Over the next 50 years, the state forcibly sterilized more than 8,000 people deemed unfit to reproduce. The U.S. Supreme Court upheld it. Hitler cited Virginia's program as inspiration for Nazi eugenics. Subscribe. This story isn't over. The Jamestown Massacre of 1622 killed a third of the entire English colonial population in a single morning. The Powhatan Confederacy attacked simultaneously across 31 settlements. The English response was total war, a campaign of extermination that lasted a decade. Virginia has more Civil War battlefields than any other state, but what the monuments don't mention is that Virginia's Confederate leaders invented the lost cause mythology after the war, the idea that the Confederacy fought for states' rights, not slavery. It was crafted here to rewrite history. John Brown's raid on Harper's Ferry in 1859 was meant to start a slave rebellion. It failed. Brown was captured, tried, and hanged in Virginia. But his raid convinced the South that abolition was an existential threat. Many historians argue Harper's Ferry made the Civil War inevitable. Virginia was where America's story truly began, not in glory, but in blood, slavery, and ambition that refused to acknowledge its own cost. Subscribe to State Stories and share this video. The history they taught you was only half the story.